Neil Armstrong is walking on the moon. Neil Armstrong, the first man to walk on the moon. That's the way they were walking on the moon. This is the way they were walking on the moon. That's the way they were walking on the moon. Push that like button. Show me some love. Come on in. It's about time. I'm finna share something with y'all. I got some valuable information. I did some mathematical science. I did some mathematics in this shit. Like, I did the math. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you something that y'all might not want to talk about right now. But we're gonna talk about the moon landing. We're gonna talk about the first moon landing that never existed. You know them people, they ain't never went to the moon. They ain't never jumped off no ship. They left a motherfucker on the moon because somebody was recording that shit. Remember, like, they left a nigga on the moon. It was a black man recording everything. They just left that nigga on the moon. The damn space shuttle just went, and they left. He like, hey man, what the fuck y'all leaving me? They left a nigga on the moon. Push the like button. Come on, we finna talk about this moon landing shit and why. And this is for a fact that we know now that the moon landing wasn't real. Because if it was real, why they ain't landing on the moon again? Why they flying around the motherfucker? Like, now they flying around the moon, and this is supposed to be one of the most historical events in world history. Why they ain't landing for the second time? Going to get the flag that they took the first time and bringing it back to prove to us that the first time was real. Because it wasn't. It wasn't. Even them flying around the moon, it's fake. It's fake. You can't fly around the moon. Why? Because we ain't got no capabilities to making it to the moon. Do you know how far the moon is? They say that they can go to the moon in 10 days. Flying at 200 miles per hour. 200 miles per hour. Okay, 200 miles per hour. Do the math. And the moon is 10,000 light years away. We gonna do the math. How long do it take to fly 10,000 light years? Okay, we're gonna show you. Okay, 10,000 light years. First, you gotta be flying at least 1,000 light years a day to even get there in 10 days. At 200 miles per hour, they coasting 200 miles per hour in the orbit. No, 2,000 miles per hour. That's what they said. 2,000 miles per hour. Let's rephrase that. At 2,000 miles per hour, they flying in the air through the orbit, 2,000 miles. In 24 hours, at 2,000 miles, that's 48,000 miles. 48,000 miles. Let's do the math. It's 10,000 light years away. Do you know how many 1,000 light years at 2,000? How many miles is in 1,000 light years? How many miles is in 1,000 light years? I'm finna. Do y'all know math? I am a scientific mathematical genius. 1,000 light years. How many miles? It is 1,000,000 miles to 1,000 light years. Do the math, God damn it. And at 2,000 miles an hour, how in the hell is they gonna reach the moon in 10 days? It is unequivocally mathematically impossible. How in the fuck? So y'all believe that they gonna fly to the moon at 2,000 miles per hour, and 2,000 miles per hour at 24 hours a day is only 48,000 miles. Now we gonna say 48,000 times 10. That is 480,000 miles. That ain't even a half a light year away. Nigga, you ain't gonna never reach the moon. How in the fuck? Y'all can't do no math. I swear y'all can't. Y'all letting these motherfuckers just lie to us in our face. These niggas in YouTube studio talking about they flying to the moon, and we over here, everybody on TV, they going to the moon. NASA doing it again. NASA doing it again. They lying to your ass. Tell a lie to your vision. Every television, every internet station that's saying that that's a rocket with people on it is a goddamn lie. They trying to break. You know what they trying to do? They trying to break why are they trying to break? Y'all know what they trying to do? They trying to break the firmament. How do you say it? The firmament. They trying to break the firmament and make it rain. That's what to do. When they send them rockets up there, they crack the firmament and make water come out. And it's going to seal itself because we surrounded by water. And they going to make it rain. And they got the clouds. See, white man make clouds. The cloud catch the water. And then they move the water in the areas where they wanted to. And they produce the rain to make the rain. Like, that's all those rockets do when they go into the sky. They hit the firmament, bam, bounce off, bam. You know, it is what it is. Like, how you doing? Push that like button. You said he dumb. No, sir. No. I'm trying to teach you something to let you know that what you think is real is not real. Tell a lie to your vision. Television. It's what it just paint these delusions. It paint these perceptions in people's brains that make them think that what they watching is real when it's not. Believe me, there was no such thing of a moon landing. There was no such thing as a moon landing. And it ain't no such thing as a moon flyover. It is the moon is 10,000 light years away. Do you understand? It's 1,000,000 miles to 1,000 light years. 1,000,000 miles. And how can you do 1,000,000 miles at 48,000 miles a day? Just tell me, how you gonna pull this off? So they got this, like, they must got a nitro booster or something that's gonna shoot them like 20,000 miles a minute. Like, but they only traveling 2,000 miles per hour. At 2,000 miles per hour, that's only 48,000 miles a day. And 1,000 light years is 1,000,000 miles. How can you go 10 million? Just please explain it to me. How in the hell can you go 10,000 light years away and only travel 480,000 miles? I just don't know how you gonna go around the moon and you ain't going you ain't even going a half of a tenth of a distance. Like, that's 1/10. It ain't even making to the 10th. 480,000. Think about it. I just say y'all must don't know how to do the math. Do the math. If the moon is 10,000 light years away, 1,000 light years is 1,000,000 miles. Okay. How many miles do that rocket gotta travel to reach the moon? Yeah, this is a mathematical reading problem. Like, if you don't know how to do, you ain't good at math, do the math. Do the math. If the moon is 10,000 light years away, and 1,000 light years is 1,000,000 miles, equivalent to 1,000,000 miles, how many miles would them niggas gotta travel to go over the moon? To go over the moon, travel all the way around that moon, orbit the moon, and come back to Earth. I just don't understand how in the hell they gonna get there at 2,000 miles per hour. I just don't understand. Y'all say that they gonna get there in 10 days. I just want to see how they gonna do that and be back. No, they say they gonna be back in the Earth in 10 days. I know that's a goddamn lie. Like, do you understand how long a light year is? Like, a light year, that's 10,000 light years. 1,000 light years is 1,000,000 miles. I just don't understand. At 2,000 miles per hour, 48,000 miles a day, 10 days is 480,000 miles. That ain't even 500,000 miles. Like I ain't the dumbest one. I ain't the smartest person in the world. I know I got a fourth of a grade education. That means the fourth grade was the highest grade I completed. I got kicked out of school and went to prison in the fifth grade. But at the same time, I know I can count. I count real well. And at 2,000 miles per hour, 48,000 miles a day, 10 days, that's 480,000 miles. No, I ain't stupid. Go ask Buzz. Go ask who? Okay. The answer is, why are you? Wait a minute. Why are you relative to 10 million light years from the moon? Go ask Buzz. Wait a minute. What do you mean, why am I relative? Why are you relative? What is relative? I am not a relative of the moon. Me and the moon is nowhere near kin. What makes you think that picking your ass up 5 million light years away? Bro, how you went to prison in the fifth grade? Armed robbery and pew, 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 pew. Bitch, don't make it, pew, pew, pew. Don't make it a homicide. That's how I ended up in prison. Armed robbery and pew, 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 pew. That's what I did. That's how I ended up in prison at 12 years old. Okay. You said the moon, 240,000 miles average. At 2,000 miles an hour, that's 240 miles in 24 hours. Oh, you can't count. You what are you counting, bro? This nigga said if they traveling 2,000 miles per hour, that in 24 hours they gonna travel 240,000 miles. Oh my God. So I guess your calculations is right then. They gonna make it to the moon in 10 days. I guess your calculating is right then, ain't it? Like shit. Ain't no goddamn way. You said, no, the moon is 238,000 miles away. No, it ain't. Are you building a moon rocket? Are you building a moon base? Better topic. A moon base? No, baby. I'm talking about the facts, the truth. They lying to us about this goddamn moon shit. I'm tired of hearing about the moon. You know, all the money that they put on the TV to pay to advertise that shit, that they could have ended homelessness in America. They could have ended homelessness. They could have built houses for people and got them off the streets, but they would rather spend 50, 75 million on paid advertisement on televisions all across the world for motherfuckers to be tuned in to some bullshit. What about the homeless people we got in America? You said they lying. I know they lying. The whole goddamn thing is a lie. And we sitting here and all these motherfucking people running around here acting like, oh man, we going to the moon again. Man, you know how many times I heard that shit last night in Walmart? I was so goddamn mad. I'm like, y'all dumbass niggas is stupid as hell. Like, y'all niggas really think these niggas is on the moon. These niggas, y'all really. And this shit is just as entertaining as it was back in the 1961 when Neil Armstrong was hopping and looping his ass. I'm on the moon. 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 Like, what the fuck? I know damn well y'all don't believe that shit. So it can't happen again. It ain't happening. If it happened the first time, why would they be flying back to the moon? Like, that's something that ain't nobody asking this dumbass question. The technology and you know the capabilities we have today is 100 times better than what we had back in those days, and they should have been able to jump off on the moon, do they should have paraglided. They should have had all the parachute. They should have been able to have fun on that motherfucker this time and leave like a Tesla little mini house, tiny house up there, one of them goddamn moon houses or something. Like they could have left, a Tesla Cybertruck up there and some more shit. Said it never happened and it never will. No, man. These people, man, be painting that picture. Be having people believe in shit that ain't real. Sometimes people do things for no reason. Exactly. You just gonna fly around the goddamn moon. And we just gonna fly around it. We gonna orbit it. Yeah, you ain't orbiting shit. This shit don't even do the math, man. Them motherfuckers in YouTube studios and stimulators acting like they we on a spaceship. We going to north. We in orbit. I bet you this shit is the biggest stage play I ever seen in my life. You said they ain't in YouTube studios. They in Tyler Perry studios shooting that shit. Tyler Perry got a lot to do with this. They be really with that bullshit, man. You know what I mean? Tyler Perry got the spaceship out there and everything. That's where they at. They at Tyler Perry studio. They going to the moon to build a base to collect water. Land. Why fly around? Why? Exactly. We done already landed before. Our capabilities of landing now should be way a lot better and easier. All the things we can do to plant our damn seed on the moon, like, you know what I mean? Like, they got a man and a woman up there. They got to, go and do a OnlyFans video up there on the moon. I'll be up there like, yeah, on the moon, tear their ass up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, there's all kind of things they could be doing on the moon. Like, you know how many views you can get with an OnlyFans video fucking on the moon? Yeah. Boy, my OnlyFans page to blow up if I want to go to the moon now. I want to go to the moon with a special girl. And we going up there to shoot OnlyFans videos. Push that like button. I done ran off the last, 5 women that I tried to talk to with my OnlyFans. I have to just, I ain't gonna lie about it. I ain't gonna not, share it with them. I gotta tell them what I'm about. Like, I'm a porno star. I'm famous. I'm really famous on OnlyFans. Like, I'm a porno star. I might not like it, but he said, this nigga really be advertising his OnlyFans. Yeah. I hope you can afford it. Like, my OnlyFans channel is just as expensive as my haircuts. Shit. Fuck you mean? I charge $50 prescription. But when you pay that $50 and all them videos start to unlock on your ass, and don't be surprised if you see your mama on that motherfucker. Or your auntie. Or your daughter. Don't make hey. It might be your daughter, I come from a lot, I tell people, man, I come from that era that a lot of people don't like talking about. I come from the crack cocaine epidemic, man, the era of crack cocaine, man. And I'm not gonna lie, man, a crackhead took my virginity. I paid for it, though. I sure paid for it. I had full intentions. I'm gonna give you these 5 rocks, and you gonna take my virginity. Hell yeah, I'm with it. Let go. Like, first time I ever got some coochie in my life, I paid 5 rocks for it. Boy, I was tricking like a motherfucker out there with that crack cocaine. Boy, every day I got my dick sucked for a 20, 120. I got a 20, bitch. How you doing? Push that like button. Don't nobody like this. I'm too real of a nigga. Like, the shit I talk about might hurt your feelings. Might bring back some old flashbacks, some memories of back in the days when you see your mama out there on that shit. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Damn, Snag, you look like one of them niggas used to serve my mama when I was a kid. I probably was. How you doing? Push that like button. Don't nobody like you, Snag. I understand. One day I'm gonna have a major audience. One day I'm gonna have a community so strong that believe in me. We going all the way past Cat Williams and all them niggas. I just need one investor. I just need one smart person. They got a little money that they want to invest and they want to get rich. Like, they gotta be able, they gotta believe They gotta believe in the brand, Mr. Snagglepuss. Push that like button. Show me some love. I am a $1 million walking cash. Boy, do you understand what y'all missing out on? If 10 of y'all collectively came up with $100,000 apiece and invested into me, we would be millionaires for the rest of our lives. All 10 of us. I respect the hustle, fam. Keep going. All right. It's time for me to go. Go out to eat. Man, I met that girl on POF last night. I spent $65 on this bitch Uber. Driving, riding her up here. All the way from down Ontario. Bitch got all the way up here to tell me she did not suck dick. I spent $75 calling that bitch another Uber. Send her ass back home. Like, baby, you know, this, you know, I call, you know what I call every woman that tell me that they don't suck dick? What? A Uber, bitch. I spent $65 for your ass to get here. $65. And I'm going to spend $75 to send your ass back home. Push that like button. My name's Snagglepuss. You said mistake, cuz. Yeah, that was a bad mistake, cuz. I ain't no spending $100 and like $35 just to look at some pussy and walk it and watch it get into another car and pull the fuck off. This is where you went when pimps was shut down. You said, what? This is where you went when the pimps got shut down. You damn right. I went back to my hibernation spot. Nigga, I'm going to work. Nigga, fuck pimping. Nigga, all over it. I ain't never do it again, though. I got away. I'm one of them dibble-dabble niggas. I dibble. Catch me a couple hoes and dabble. And I fire them hoes and get the fuck out. Like, I'm a dibble-dabble nigga. But I ain't fucking with it no more. It's too risky, man. Even though I do need me a new Benz with some new rims and some beat in it, but nah, fuck that shit. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth the headache. Push the like button. You said crazy ass. I'm a real one. Push that like button. Show me some love. Well, I sure wish I had me a good, beautiful woman this morning. I just need me a good, beautiful woman to come over and be my personal assistant. I'm in this position, this job right here, it pays $1 a minute. $1 a minute. You know, come over here and personally assist me. Might take you about a good hour, 60 minutes. That's an hour 60, so that's good 3 hours, about 180 minutes. About a good 3 hours. Good pay. $1 a minute, $180. That's $180. To the U.S. bird. To the U.S. bro. To the USA bro. Oh, man, you must be one of them overseas brothers. We finna go to war again, y'all. I just want to let y'all know, man, that we subject to go to war the same way we went to war in the 1700s, where Russia, China, Europe, Japan, all these countries are going to attack us again. And when they attack us, they're going to attack Israel at the same time. We going to survive, the people. But our government going to be completely destroyed. I had a vision of this. I had a revelation in my sleep. And when it happened, every man, woman, and child is going to have to bear arms, and we're going to have to defend ourselves for the land that we call ours. You talking now? Man, you just talking. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm talking some real shit. You got to think about it. At first, we thought we was gonna be the ones to destroy it, but nah. One thing I can see is that the world see the devil, and the devil is Israel and America. We're the only ones that let homosexuality fly. We're the only ones that promote homosexuality. We're the only ones that believe in it, like the gay flag, like everything that America and Israel is a part of is like Sodom and Gomorrah. And if you look at it, Israel is Sodom, America is Gomorrah. And all these countries are finna attack us. I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all think that we living in heaven and on earth in America? Everything that we done had and built is finna be destroyed. But when those colonies come and take, and they not coming for us, you know? They coming for the government. They coming the same way that they was blowing up all these, you know, infrastructures, government infrastructures and all that. And, you know, and remember, like Trump Towers and all that, they gonna be blowing up those hotels, all that type of stuff. But we finna be attacked by every nation other than everything, everybody we done, we done came in their country and we finna be attacked in America, man. Y'all don't see it coming. And they want it to happen. Because guess what? All our politicians, they gonna duck off into the hills. They got protection. They got the military. They got other places that they can go to, other countries. You know? And for most of them gonna go back to where they come from. The same countries that's attacking us. Germany, Russia, Europe. They just gonna leave this shit behind and blow it up. Why? Because the people have discovered that all this shit was a lie. We've been being controlled by all these countries. We've been the slaves. So before they let us kill them and just take this shit, they'll blow this bitch up and make it look like they destroying the government and they really trying to kill us off as people. But it is what it is. Once we reestablish ourselves, say what? I believe you a little bit. No, I'm telling you, bro. I really thought, for years and years, man, that, we was going to conquer the world, man. America's going to be that power. But think about it. For years, for how do you say, ever since the test of time, history has repeated itself. Every time there was a country that rose to the point of thinking that they was going to be dominant, God prevailed with the people. All the people turned against that, and they won, and they destroyed that problem, man. So it's like, we're not the problem. It's the people that run our government is the problem. And they know what they know how they doing, and they gonna run off and they gonna destroy it because it's uncontrollable. If they don't have control over it, if they can't, do what they do, they gonna go back to the countries where they from. and blow this bitch up. That's what they want to do. If they can't control it, nobody can. But what if America is destroyed? Israel is completely destroyed. And people don't believe that that can happen. Yeah, Donald Trump running around here trying to boast we got the most world's powerful military, we got the most dangerous technology. Nah, everything we got comes from a piece of all those other countries that we don't. And it was a pretty picture at first when everybody was benefiting, all the countries was making money together. But see, the money is starting to, they starting to collide. It's starting to be disagreements, and no matter what, this been a monopoly board, a game piece, a game puzzle for all these other countries for years and years. Think about it. The Russians, millions, billionaire Russians, is billionaire Chinese, is billionaire, and they all got corporations in America. They all running. Man, we've been bamboozled and fooled all our motherfucking lives, and y'all niggas just now, y'all still don't even see it. Like, y'all really don't see it, do you? So after all these big heads and different countries start to collide and disagreeing and start cutting each other off, they gonna start destroying everything that they built in America. So it's only one thing we can do. We gonna destroy the delusion of America being a world power. And we'll start this bitch all over again. The UK, Germany, Russia, everybody that was everybody before America and Israel existed. They finna erase this history. They finna erase this shit like it never happened. And we just gonna be able to talk about the 50 years that Israel and America tried to take over the world. This is gonna be in our history book. We finna go down, dog. When I say this, if you just, bad luck to say it, you get hit by one of them bombs. But when y'all start to see the incoming, and you see America ain't gonna protect their people, that's the only thing. And then we got martial law in America, where every state governs itself, is a country for itself. Every man is finna be, you know what I mean? But they already done implemented so many psychological word laws, like no ex-felons can have guns. They never wanted to see black people with guns. But this shit finna go back to an outlaw country, bro. And when it go back to an outlaw country, everybody can have a gun. Everybody can be a man again. And then it's gonna be more respect. A lot of motherfuckers gonna be getting cleaned up out the goddamn streets. But I'd rather for it to be the wild. I want to go back to the Wild Wild West, man. Wild Wild West, man, things was best. People had families, strong units, and it is what it is. If you ain't got a military unit, you gonna get ate up alive, man. Like, you know what I mean? Push that like button. You said, hell yeah. You look like you should be a member of the Outcasts. That's funny, man. Thank you, bro. All right, I'm gonna have to let y'all go on this device because my battery is running low. But I thank y'all for coming in, pushing that like button. I only got like 5% left. I need to download this and let this video come in. How's business in the barber industry? It's wonderful, bro. It's wonderful. Even when it's slow, it's wonderful. You know what I mean? gonna talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Catch you later. Yeah, I'm finna go out to eat. I'm gonna go live when I go in that restaurant. On my other phone. I got some juice on my other one. I got plenty of juice on my iPhone, so I'll go live in a minute. I'm gonna go catch me a table. Get me something to eat.